What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We've got a great video for you guys today. Mr. Uber CEO Dara addresses the nation with this revolutionary tweet. Before we jump in this video, we wanted to give a quick shout out to Solo. Solo is one of the best ways to make more money as a driver, and in my opinion, it's the best app out there for rideshare drivers. It gets you guaranteed pay, better earnings overall, tracks your expenses, and on top of it, you're gonna get $10 just for signing up for free using our link in the description below. Check that out. Let's dive into the video. The US takes a big step forward in fighting climate change today with the signing of the Inflation Reduction Act. I'm especially excited, I actually hate when people say especially. I'm especially excited that the tax credits for new and used EVs will help drivers ever, including on Uber, more easily make the choice to go electric. Now, I talked about this in a video we did recently on why Teslas are actually bad for Uber drivers, and it's pretty simple. It's the charging stations. There's not enough. They're not accessible enough, and on top of it, it can take way too long if you're in the wrong area. So then he went on to say, climate is a team sport. We'll continue to need action from policymakers and companies together. We're not near the finish line yet. At Uber, we'll keep pushing to reach our commitment for all trips to be 100% zero emissions in the US, Canada, and Europe by 2030. By then, they'll be fully autonomous and they won't even need us anymore anyways. What a ridiculous tweet. I think all drivers are in the same boat that no one likes this guy. It got 6 retweets and 114 likes. You're the CEO of a massive global brand and you get 6 retweets. Like, this dude does not have a fan base at all. So I wanted to read to you guys what some of the other drivers said to this tweet, because some of them were hilarious and most of them are all true. EVs are terrible when you don't have a way to charge at home. Not to mention, it's not like I can stop at a station taking 5 minutes to go another 400 or 500 miles. If I have a passenger and it's a long trip, I have to cancel, which affects my stats and causes delays with passengers. The only thing I would disagree with that comment is just, if you are gonna go the Tesla route, the only way it makes sense is to charge before your shift or after. And that's the thing that sucks, is if you have one of the models that only gets like 300 miles, you can easily tank through that in a full shift before, like way before your shift is even over. So the more expensive Teslas, none of us can afford on our poppin' Uber salaries, you know? So it's like, our best bet is the used model. I hope I don't botch this. I think it's the Model 3 that's like the economy edition or whatever. But like, on top of that, you know, someone else said, you know, why is it that you guys give e-drivers $1 and gas drivers only 45 cents? We're the ones paying way more and we suffer more for it. And you pay us crap. So like I said, it's not like we can go buy a Tesla. Maybe some of us can, but the good majority of Uber and Lyft drivers cannot afford a Tesla. There's just no way. There's just no way. Dara, you're just a big boss sitting behind a desk making these decisions as you have no idea what really goes on in the streets. It's probably best you keep your mouth shut. I think almost everyone would agree with him on that. Like, I think that's the part that drives me crazy, is in every press release, every interview, they always act like the drivers are at the forefront of their concern, when we all know that is just not the case. That couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. There is no way they care, because all they do is push us away more and more and more, cut our rates, make it harder and harder to survive doing this. That's why I've always said you really can't drive full-time anymore. Part-time is the only thing that makes sense, and even that's getting a little dicey. Consider lending me a hand to get out of a tough situation. I drive Uber looking to my account. I need a helping hand. Well, that's kind of random. I don't know what that's about. Some believe we're already at EV tipping point and incentive only further backs up EV supply chain. But whereas early adopters have been marked by Tesla and Prius, mass adoption will be signaled by F-150 Lightning segment, greatly accelerated by the incentive. So, and that's another thing, is like there's a lot of other vehicles that are now all electric. I probably wouldn't touch any of them. I really don't like, what is Ford's, the Mach-E, or is it something along those lines? Not a fan. Not a fan at all. If I were to drive an EV, I would drive a Tesla, only because I do think it's the nicest out of all of them. But all in all, guys, here's the PR part of this is they push, we're going full electric, while they test fully autonomous. The push for all electric is not in an effort to make our lives easier or better. Not in any way, shape, or form. Even if now they have little cute programs that, you know, we can supposedly qualify for Teslas. All it is going fully electric, fully autonomous, because that's the only way they'll stay in business long term. The only way. So anyways, I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out Play Octopus in the description below, as well as Solo. I can't even remember which one I talked about in the beginning of the video. But check out both of them. They're both incredible. We'll leave links in the description below. Let us know your thoughts in the comments about Mr. Dara's tweets, because you know, he's there for the drivers. Anyways, hope you guys crushed it out there this week, and stay tuned for more updates.